Good morning, everybody. I thought I would come on and do a color with me a house mouse. I've had this request a while back and I just got so busy I forgot. And I remember this morning, so I thought I'm out at my trailer again. And so, yeah, I'm using what I have here. What I usually use, I have different Pebbles chalks. I don't know if you can still get them. I have at home the Stampin' Up! Ones. Anyway, if you have any colored chalks, like Stampin' Up. Pebbles is good, and they have different ones. I have one that's more earth tones. But anywho, that's what I use on the mouse itself. It's super, super fast. So I'm going to do that first, and then I use Q-tips. And I just get mine at the Dollar Tree, of course. Get everything at the Dollar Tree. So there you go. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see, there's not a lot of brown in here. Okay, he's going to be a gray mouse. Okay, there we go. Solved the problem, Kim. This is the one, this set has really seen better days. So I just go in with my chalks. Hopefully you can see. If I do it overhead, it never comes out where it's a full. So I just go in with my chalks. And where the hair is, that's where I chalk it in, whatever color I decide the mouse is. Excuse me. And what I'm going to do is tummy. And kind of a, this is not the best set I should have brought out. I didn't plan to do this when I came out here, so I'll do his tummy. But see how it leaves the hairs? So you can see them. It's awesome. Excuse me, I swear to God, I get on here and I got a cough. Lose my voice, something. So yeah, I just go in and I don't do the whole image that way, but I'm going to do his skin. And like I said, I wish I'd brought different chalks, but this will give you the idea of what I do anyway. So anyway, if I do overhead, they come out, I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. Okay, I think his little feet and face and everything should be kind of a pink. I should have done his face in pink too. Don't do what I do, just... Anyway, I hope you can see this okay, without my hand in the way. So I'm just chalking in the mouse. I'm going to give him some cheeks. So these chalks, and I was watching Craft Eccentricity, and she was showing how she uses it on snowmen and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. I just think of my one way, not the other ways to do it. So yeah, this set I let my students use. Oh my gosh. So it's my kid set. And this is the pearlescent shimmer ones, but like I said, they have a variety. I don't, again, know. You might look on Amazon or eBay. So there you go. Super fast. Okay, oops, I gotta do his ears. So there's so far what I have, and see how it doesn't cover the hairs. I seem to have a problem with Copics, that they just kind of color him too solid, and I think I can afford to use another chalk. So I'm going to do his ears. And there, so far, is what we have. Did I do his hands? I did his feet. I did his face. Boom. Now I'm going to go in with my Copics and Spectrum Noirs and all that hoo-hoo and do the rest. I just do the mouse part. Actually, I'm going to go down below and do underneath his feet too. Just quick. Oh, I gotta get his tail. You're probably all yelling, his tail! Don't forget his tail. So here we go. These come with little puff balls and a wand, but like I said, I've had it so long, I don't have all that anymore. So I can come in here, kind of like that darker color, and just color him up. Poof. There's your mouse. And a lot of times I do like the sky around or the area behind them with my chalks. So there's that. I'm going to throw those Q-tips, those expensive pliers there away. The used ones anyway. But yeah, Pebbles, this was Shimmer's Pearlescent Chalks. So, if you're looking. Then, I'm sure there's other brands out there. Like I said, let me get this. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, well, I color. Okay, I think I'm going to do is cape in kind of a purples. What do you think? Sorry. BV17. BV13. You want some in the same BV00. BV17. See, I used to order them or buy them, and I have 3 BV17. That doesn't surprise anybody. Let's see what else. Okay, we're going to start with this. So in the back, I am not a colorist. I know you guys compliment me all the time, but I really don't feel like I am. But I'm going to come in with my darker color. I'm kind of not trying to cover up his little hairs there either. And I'm going to come in with the middle color. I've had this, it's kind of funny, when I left my home suddenly, I grabbed my art stuff, because the first time I left on my own accord, I realized I need crafts to do while I'm out and about. So the second time, when I was kind of thinking it was going to happen soon, I loaded up my trunk with craft stuff, and this was one of the things, my Copics. Okay, and I'm going to come in and Stampin' Up. I remember that was something else. I think I'm about ready to do a video about what happened to me. I'm contemplating. I checked with one son. He was fine with it. It's really up to them too, because it's their story as much as mine. Well, not quite as much, but most of it. It involves our whole family, and I don't want to do anything that would upset them. So, okay, so there's this cape so far. Now I think I'm going to come in with the medium and the light, just to not have it so dark on the whole thing. But like I said, I got that color class, but I'm always out here and I don't watch it. But, you know, it's for cards, so it is what it is. There are so many people out there that do the hair. That's the biggest difficulty I have, is hair. Okay, I think I like it so far. Cute, cute, cute. He's being a little vampire. He's got his little sharp teeth. I don't know. I don't like mice in my garage or in my house, of course, but boy, you give me these little house mouse guys. And oh, HSN. It's not a full craft day, but they do have crafts on there. Yeah. So I ordered a couple things. Not much. There we go. There's his cape. So I got that. I'm going to put those. So blue violet is BV, what that stands for, if you're wondering. And now I'm going to do the pumpkin. Now, I do like the Spectrum Tri-Blends. However, sometimes, I don't know, I have to combine it with other colors or different, it's hard to explain, but sometimes the dark is not, or the light isn't light enough or something. But yeah, overall I like them. They're quick, they're easy. You don't have to put a lot of thought into your coloring. So again, I'm going in, and this one is called, if you're into this, Orange Blend. So you get the dark end, you get the middle mid-end, and then you get a light, and they all go together. And you know me, bada bing, bada boom, baby. So yeah, I like them. So there's that. So now I'm going to come in with my dark down here. What's nice about this stamp, some of them kind of do the shading with little dots, which really helps people like me be better at this. I am a great copier. I'm not an artist. I'm a crafter, I tell people. Margaret is an artist. She's can freehand, and yeah. I am not, but I so enjoy crafting. I was home the other night waiting for, I think it was the kids were coming, so I didn't have any, everything was packed away for the granddaughters, and so I didn't have anything to craft with. I was like lost, and think, what would I have done? What would I do if I didn't have crafts? So when the boys were really, really little, I got into crafts one night. I think I've told this story like a million times. At Ben Franklin's, what I'm doing so far. I took a class on toll painting, and I was hooked. It gave me an out each evening. I think it was Tuesday evenings, and yeah, I was like, ooh, this is something, and it felt so good to have a completed project. It was just a little box. And I really got into toll painting for a while, but then I realized, you can only paint so many things, and then you run out of places. And I didn't have time as a mom of little kids to, so that's how it's coming out. You know, go to craft fairs and all that. I still not big on that. But anyway. And then scrapbooking hit. QVC had, oh gosh, what was her name? She was the big Lisa Berenson and David Venable. And I bought the first kit that on there, and that was it. I was hooked. And what was so funny is Margaret was like, oh, I'll never do that. That's just too crazy. And then she ended up getting into it. She usually comes to my side of things eventually. So there's the pumpkin. I just jack-o'-lantern basket. But see how fast that is to do the chalks? Now there's a little smudge, but that's okay. You can wipe it off. You're probably thinking, well, do you spray it with something? I don't, but I probably should so the chalk doesn't. I'm just going to come in with some yellow here. I don't spray it with anything to keep it permanent from smearing. And there you go. There's my little dude. Okay, so that's how I do my house mouse with the chalks. And I hope that was helpful, and I hope you could see it. But anyway, I wanted to come on and just share that real quick and show some people who had asked about that overtime, and I keep saying I will, and I never. Oops, his nose. What? His widow nose needs some brown, so I'm just going to go in on that on Copic. I'm not trying to protect the little hairs or whatever. Okay. Here we go. There's his nose. Okay, now I believe he is finished. I can put him on a card later. And that is how I do house mouse. All right, guys, take care, and I hope you enjoyed that. Take care. Bye-bye.